Hey everybody, it's Alex Buriak, the Senior Vice President over here at Jet Lending. And today our topic is going to be, why do people hold real estate? Why do people become landlords? Why do people deal with that? Okay. I'm going to show you a pretty powerful reason why. And show you a little bit of the math and equations to prove it. Okay. So as you guys may have or may not have noticed, we do a lot of educational videos um, for the investment community to just become better and to see how we can increase your profit margins, increase your wealth, and your financial freedom. So if you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this live, you can comment in any of the social media channels, and I'll get it right here live, and I'll answer your questions. Okay. So let's go over some of the math, the equation on why people hold real estate. Okay, so let's do this window, and first we'll share this document. I got to show you guys the math. I'll zoom this up. This is something called appreciation. Okay, appreciation is why people hold rentals, whether it's residential, whether it's commercial, commercial being like industrial or multifamilies or whatever it may be. And a lot of times people get into holding real estate because they want cash flow. Cash flow is very nice. Don't get me wrong. You're going to need cash flow. Okay. But the real reason is this equation, or this way. There you go. That one. That equation right there. Okay. This is the equation for appreciation. So what you look at is V equals the value of the property over time. All right. I is the initial value of the property, what it's worth today. Then you 1 plus the appreciation rate over N, or to the power of N, 30 years. Okay. So if you bought a property today and it was worth $250,000 over 30 years at 3.5% appreciation rate, okay, that property would be worth $701,698.42 in 30 years. And this is why people own rentals. They own real estate. They want to hold for rent. I'm going to show you the actual math in real time here so you can see the different rates. Okay. So, I mean, even in Houston, let's say you had a 5% rate, appreciation rate, which is not unheard of for Texas. $1.08 million that property is going to be worth in 30 years. Okay. Let's say, you had 9%, 3.36. This is why people hold as much real estate as possible. Okay. It's not the cash flow. And let me tell you a little other story on cash flow. Your cash flow you always have to take a opportunity to deduct for like management fees and things like that. Any net profit you make a month, you usually should go into like a savings account. Why is that? Because I'm not a big firm believer of I'm going to live off the cash flow. If I own 10 rentals and live off the cash flow, well, something's going to happen in that house. You're going to have to replace the roof. You're going to have to replace the air conditioner. There's going to be a water leak. Somebody broke something, whatever it is, and it's going to come out of that reserve. The reason why you're holding real estate, no matter what the market, is because of the appreciation. Trust me, when rates drop, because this is June 19th, 2024, prime is at 8.5%, in case you're watching this years later. When rates drop, and the conventional mortgages go to 5.5%, watch what happens to the value of properties. Watch it. My personal opinion, it's going to make COVID look silly. And we had a 41% increase in value over those years of COVID in Houston alone. Okay. It was never a time not to buy real estate. Okay. There's a lot of people like, well, I'm going to wait for the rates to drop. I would rather be in a loan at prime at 8.5% with lower purchase price than at a lower interest rate at a much higher purchase price. Okay. You can always refinance it when the rate drops. But get in there because you're missing out on appreciation. Just by it existing, the property has the potential to increase value over time. Now, a lot of holding investors tend to hold their rentals 6, 7, 8 years, and they either sell the portfolio or they refinance it and with the equity and buy something bigger or whatever they do. Okay, so I know we're projecting over 30 years, but and I get a lot of people like they start buying rentals in their 50s. Like, well, I don't have 30 years. You're talking about generational wealth. You're talking about putting things into trust. You're talking about this is how lives are changed. It's not the cash flow, it's the appreciation. Okay, and that's why people get with companies like Jet Lending, because we can help you buy distressed real estate, fix it up, and then refinance you into a 30-year loan. I mean, we do have options for DSCR 30-year loans here at Jet Lending as well. We can even help you with the 30-year side. We definitely help you with the short-term side. So consider this and consider that equation when you are looking at holding real estate, or even if you're still flipping, because flipping gets you a good payday, but you got to find another flip. When you're starting to hold real estate, you're banking that money for the future for a large payday. And that's why you begin to hold real estate. And that's why you get with lenders like us, like Jet Lending, to get you in the game. Okay. So if you are considering doing any kind of short-term rehabs and turn them into rentals, or you need a long-term refinance where it's a portfolio or a cash out or anything that's hard, like long-term hard money, like 30-year hard money, they call DSCR loans, get with Jet Lending, call us, text us, email us, visit our website, watch all of our educational channels. This is not the only one that goes over math. Okay. Most of them do. So you guys can work out your profit margins. You guys can know what you're doing and how you can buy things so you can calculate your profits. You can calculate your out-of-pocket costs. You can calculate these things with the Jet Lending team to make sure that you are in the best position to get things that you need to stay in business and get that wealth generation that you've been working for. I hope this helped, and I hope this was entertaining enough for you, and we'll talk to you later.